Post victory, we're here to evaluate the players, the good, the bad, assess who did well, who needs more playing time, who needs less playing time, as well as unfortunately dealing with some replacements because we did deal with some injuries. Anyways, let's get into it. What's up, it's your boy Cintron. Come back with another analysis video that kid you not. That's my real name. Game ball, 3 stars, and snap count analysis. We're going to look at the ladder. Wild card round, Eagles versus Packers. So, what can we learn? Let's get into it. So, quarterback Jalen Hurts. This one is a point of consternation for many fans. To be honest with you, I don't think Jalen played all that bad. I think he was very efficient, especially given the hot start, then the struggles in the middle, then doing what he needed to do to close out drives and get us the points we needed when when the Packers came in, Rams on the line, and scored on drives, or they tried to be competitive. We answered right back with a field goal, then a touchdown, and close out the game. I put it on the offense as a whole. The offensive line for struggling up the middle, and the play calling for not being creative enough. Because you look at several sections in the game, the Eagles receivers were plastered up against that coverage in Green Bay. They did have the 5th ranked defense coming in, so there is that as well to consider, even without Jair Alexander out there on the corner. But people don't want to look at the caveats. They want to look at the result, and say that, hey, our passing attack wasn't popping. Two tutties, no turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles, versus a quarterback who threw for 3 interceptions and 0 TDs. Anyways, we'll get into it in the film study throughout this week and show you why he didn't do nearly as bad as you think he did. While he could have gotten the ball off his hands on a couple plays, he was under duress. The receivers weren't open. What's he supposed to do? Oh, be Jordan Love. All right, next. Saquon Barkley did an excellent job. Took really what was given to him. Could have had a much higher average, but chose to slide to in the game. And that was him being unselfish, as he has been throughout this season. Letting the younger boys eat, not chasing the record. Worried about the concern, putting the concern of others on a long potential touchdown run. Most likely it's going to be run. And not concerned about racking up stats. Gainwell, didn't really see him that much, but he is a big player that is going to shine when given a time. But I think he did do well in getting some of the yards, in certain situations. So shout out to him. Kari, 2 snaps, not really enough to evaluate him. All right. Hey man, shout out to AJ Brown, who went out there and put the Jahan Dotson role and got all that cardio running around out there. Unfortunately, we couldn't, get him the ball more, but I think that changes this week, and in a concerted effort, because this is opponent team that we've already beat, and they can't stop both AJ and Devontae, so we'll see how that goes. Devontae also, he came out and had a nice game. I had 4 catches, I think, for 55 yards. Very timely, a 28-yard catch. Huge for us. So he was locked in. Jahan Dotson got a TD early in the back of the end zone. Credit him just staying locked in, uncovering, still staying alive for the ball. And his concentration. We saw in week 18 that he's a hell of a receiver. Jalen just has to incorporate him in the offense. Johnny Wilson played his role in the run game. Other than that, I didn't really see him, but yeah, that's kind of, the standard for him. Dallas Goedert, can't say enough for him. I think he had 4 targets, and I caught, I think, all 4 of them. I think for 40-something yards, and then we saw that, signature, defining Dallas Goedert, stiff arm. I did 93 times like I'm Peter. Touchdown to emphatically state, I'm here and I matter in the playoffs. One of our playmakers, and we look like it. Grant Calcaterra, I think might have been targeted once or twice, but he's a good compliment and in the passing game. But we don't need him to be a two-way guy this year at least. Be great. I want the rookie out of Penn State, just let it leak. But hopefully we get another two-way player that in 2025 can let him and Dallas be multiplicitous and become even more dangerous. EJ didn't really see him, to be honest with you. So that line, I get it. Packers sent some heavy blitzes, but we got to be able to compensate to some degree. Because up the middle, we weren't, adequate enough. So Jurgens, Landon, and Mekhi Becton gotta be better on the inside, man. That triangle, that trio, has to be much better than they were on Sunday. So on the edges, I think we did a nice job. Not perfect, of course, there either. Rashard and Gary, I think Lane got called a holding call, I think, with him. So, a lot of things to clean up, a lot of things they looked at before they knew who their opponent, was, the Rams. So, Nick Sirianni spoke on that. Edge defenders, man, the defense, I can't say enough about them. Nolan Smith, 2 sacks, 1 because of, another guy. I didn't see who it was that caused the quarterback to step up and him to walk right into Nolan Smith for his first sack, but he just beat, Zach Tom, some Packers fan talking about, him a lot. The 21st ranked tackle. Nolan has improved like night and day between that, that first game we played against Green Bay to open the season and then to close out their season. He ran the circuit on him. I mean, it's him using his athleticism, but that's part of his, weaponry. And then he put another Packers lineman out the game, their left guard on a pulling play, because he's just so damn physical. And Nick talked about that as well. That's just a marker of who he is. So, shout out to him. Josh Sweat, was getting after it. He's played his part. He might have been the one that made the Jordan Love step up into that sack. But anyways, he was giving good effort. Jarvis Hunt, man, talk about the impact he's having as a rookie. In the run game, he was very solid. A couple plays where he, forgot to set the edge as he should have, but on the overall, he was doing a pretty good job. Bryce Huff, 1 snap, I think he caused pressure, but not enough to evaluate him. We'll evaluate him going into the next season. But anyways, I'm glad to have a body there, that I think can be competent. So, anyways, hey man, these boys in the middle, man, we're doing a lot, man. I think Jalen Carter was the reason that Nolan Smith was able to get that sack. But anyways, he was just being disruptive. Even though he didn't get the sack, the tackle, he was forcing things, forcing running backs to make decisions early, forcing traffic to go certain places. So kudos to him. Milton Williams was disruptive, man. He doesn't get enough credit. Didn't show up in the stat sheet, but he deserves a lot of respect, a lot of acknowledgement. As did Moral Joe, he got maybe 2 holding calls on him. Yeah, just disruptive. I don't know if Thomas Booker was in there as well, but I don't know. But Jordan Davis, was holding something out. He got a holding call on a pass rush. I'm like, Jordan Davis, I see. But as an overall unit, these guys are just balling out. Can't say enough about Saquon. He truly did play like an all-pro player, picking out that pass, sneaking into coverage, and just kind of playing off and just drifting, sink, right into the perfect spot where Jordan Love didn't see him. Got the shout out to the top letter for that. But and then returned it for some yards. He was all over the place. Warren Burks, I give him a passing grade. He needs to be better. I think he can be better. I'm not saying he can be new Kobe Dean because he isn't, but he can play a smidge better than he did. Filling the run, not taking out your own guys like he did on Zach Bond on one play. It's cool being aggressive, but you can't, get there and then cause problems for the guys around you, and then which causes it, play to go for a first down. You tackle Zach Bond, that's not your job. Kobe Dean, even on the play he went out when he tore his patella tendon, was doing an excellent job pursuing. That's problem. That's the reason why he got himself hurt. But you feel bad, man, because he came out and beyond a shadow of a doubt, prove me wrong, prove everyone wrong about his size, his instincts, was lightning fast, flying around the field, had a career best season, and deserves some Pro Bowl respect. But alas, he'll be out. I hope he bounce back from this. I mean, there might be one good caveat to this. I'm not gonna speak on that. I think we have to go in the draft and get a guy only because of his injury concern. That's it. I mean, he's the guy moving forward in a discussion. All right, cornerback and safety. Cornerback, Quinton Mitchell. Shot out very well. Gave up 2 catches, but that's it. Otherwise, he had a very strong game. Got a pick finally. Maybe that boosts his Rookie of the Year campaign. Because almost in response, Jared Verse got him a return touchdown on a fumble recovery. Game on. Reed Blankenship was doing solid, erasing mistakes, and he put Jaden Reed out the game. That hit coming down in the box. And hit him on his route, just being aggressive. CJ Gardner-Johnson, erasing, taking away plays and doing so much on the back end there. Cooper DeJean needs some work. Saw him miss some tackles. On the play that Heath caught the ball on the sideline where he stepped out of bounds. Good on him for not giving up on the play, but he was beat on that play as well. So look at the film. He needs to be better because, Cooper Kupp, they'll test him again, so in the slot, guys going to be there trying to, get up over him, get over on him, basically. Darius Slay went out the game, came back in, had that pick in the second quarter, played a very solid game. Again, he's going to be tested, again with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp coming to town. Isaiah Rodgers came in the spot duty, played very well. We might need him next week, considering the physical condition of Darius Slay. Montes Maddox, only 2 snaps, but man, you limit, he might be effective, so shout out to him for that. But anyways, we're going to get out here on that note. Looking forward to seeing LA. But we'll see you in the film study room. And know that you're not even watching them, but it's all good because I love talking about the freaking stinking Philadelphia Eagles. And I love making these videos. So we'll chunk the deuces officially. But as always, it's fly, Eagles, fly, and let's motherfucking go. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.